I am Professor Ronald Wasike. For the last 20 years or so, I've been working at Aga Khan University Hospital, both as a consultant breast surgeon and also as a teacher, training young doctors to become general surgeons. I'm also a former military officer. I mainly worked in the medical corps. So around 2017, I learned about Cytonn investments through one Maureen Salim. I requested her to come with her team to talk to my colleagues and myself at Aga Khan University Hospital in the Department of Surgery when I was the chairman. Cytonn investments brings a lot of options in terms of investments. When people want to invest, their major concerns is how secure is the investment? Are you going to lose your money? And the people ask those questions, you can't run away from it. And the second thing that they want to talk about is the returns. So when you listen and see what Cytonn has been doing in the last few years, you realize that they can provide both good returns and your investment is also secured. So my experience has been wonderful. In addition, they provide educational sessions on Thursdays and Saturdays where they discuss what options are available in the market, not necessarily about Cytonn itself, but what's available in the country. So Cytonn investments, how they approach the public in terms of establishing the ideas and also for allowing them to make decisions in investment is mainly two-pronged. The first one is public financial education, which they organize and provide to people for free, even with cups of tea and cakes at their chancery offices. That's on Thursdays and Saturdays. You can come. They'll be talking at diverse topics, like some of the ones I attended were like allocation of assets. And we've also been saying how you can make money from loan markets. So many topics, very interesting and realistic. So because of the products they have and the way they package them, and they are growing amounts of returns, that is really convincing. But beyond that, how do they then show you that they can actually secure your capital or your principal? So they have some of the investments are attached to real estate development. And there are several projects that have finished some. There are several projects that they will show you again for free. They provide that transport. You can go and see what they are doing. So it's kind of a backup or a cover. So for you, so your money is like kind of covered through the real estate. So you can be sure that they are not just briefcase gentlemen walking around, or it's not another pyramid, because they are, what they say is covered up by what they are actually doing and how they are using the money. So it's unlikely that you lose your money. So that kind of explanation backed up by real estate and other stuff makes it possible for people like us to make decisions quickly. So true that like people like us who are surgeons, we work sometimes like this. Sometimes in 2017-16, I used to work sometimes from 5 a.m. up to 5 a.m. the next day, like on theater lists. But Cytonn provides a platform where you can access services. One way they do that is that they have individualized investment advisors. Like for example, me, I have an investment advisor from Cytonn. But in addition, you can also access it online. So it's very easy for you, once you have joined them, to access their services. And their payments for the installments that you have agreed are very, very timely and very juicy. Cytonn investments, they provide both security of your capital or the principal, and also they have very excellent returns. So the one way I've tried to help as an individual, also somebody in leadership, is to organize for education sessions from Cytonn for my colleagues at Aga Khan, so that I can encourage them. And then they have been shown, because also Cytonn has arrangements for you to go and visit what they are doing, because these high returns are backed up by real estate investments. And so every Saturday visits, plus the education that is being provided by Cytonn Investment Company, encourage. And through that, I've been able to make maybe 5 to 10 doctors or my colleagues to join. And all of them are happy. Some of them have even bought some of the real estate, and they're waiting to pick it up as their homes.